Okay, just a short video to show the basic starting and operation of our TS440 Stihl Demolition Saw. This saw is got a couple of new features compared to some of the lower end models. Includes a anti-kickback brake, so in the event of kickback, the brake will fire and shut the blade down. Particularly good for people who aren't using these saws very frequently. And another feature, fantastic feature, is an electronic water control. Allows you to just turn the tap on, plug it into the machine, and you can control it by some push buttons, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, so basic starting of the machine. First thing we do is grab the clutch. That's the black lever here. That clutch we need to hold on to until the machine is up and running. Grab the two triggers and at the same time roll it down to start and release the two triggers, so that orange lever should stay down on the start position. Next, we push the choke lever all the way forwards. Prime to ensure that there is fuel in the bulb. You may not be able to see that. And we're ready to attempt to start the machine. So now when it fires the first time, rotate the choke all the way down to the run position and then pull. Now the machine's up and running. And to stop, push the orange lever all the way forward. As you may have seen, I was able to release that clutch once the blade was spinning and the machine was actually running. Very important you follow that starting sequence, otherwise you risk flooding the engine. These are very highly tuned engines. If they do flood, you need to give it a rest to dry out for probably about an hour during the day. Okay, some other features that are important. As I'd mentioned, this is your water control. So you can stop it here and you can increase it, plus or minus. Now the water will automatically shut off when the saw is not running. So if you stop cutting for any reason, when you start up cutting again, you will need to start the water back up, and you simply do that by pushing the plus symbol. Wait a half second, a second, and the water will start flowing. The water is really needed to preserve the life of a diamond blade when cutting concrete, etc. We need to keep that blade cool. The main reason is that the adhesives that hold the diamonds onto the blade are temperature sensitive, so the more water the better. Make sure that you're not producing mud, so just increase the water if you are in that situation. Now the actual cutting using the saw, if you're cutting on the ground like this, if we were cutting forwards, simply place the saw on the ground. You may see there's two stoppers down here, so that is your balance point, if you will, and then you will plunge your cut forwards, and then as you're cutting, you slowly edge the saw forward as you go. Now if you aren't experienced doing this job, less is more. Watch the speed of the blade, make sure you're not bogging it down too much. If you're producing a lot of sparks, that means heat. Stop putting so much pressure on the blade and allow it to do its job. All motion is in the forward direction, and generally speaking on concrete, take about a 20mm cut. One pass, then come back and do another pass and keep going until you're at depth. That is one method. It just depends on the concrete itself. Sometimes you can go a little bit deeper. Another thing to watch out for is do not run up past these washers here. There's always a temptation to try and get deeper. If you start rubbing these washers on the concrete that you're cutting, you'll only damage the saw from that point. The machine is 2-stroke unleaded, so mixed at 50 parts unleaded to 1 part good 2-stroke oil, and that's the only consumable that you need. Thanks very much for watching.